live stream of MLB The Show 16, Road to the Show. Team, of course, that I play for, and this is Atlanta Braves, the second baseman, and this is the 2020 season. I think I'm like five years into my contract of a 7-year contract. And let me see where we left off. Yeah, I'm gonna get the 17 soon. I'm gonna get to the show 17 soon. But for right now, I want to work more on this character and then eventually get the show 17. We're about to start a 4-game series versus the Colorado Rockies, and we are at home. This is going to be interesting. Just a quick look at where the Rockies lie in their division. They are, I think they're Central. Are they Central? No, they're not. They're actually, anyways, it's pretty bad. But let's see what happens when we play them at home. This is MLB The Show 16, Road to the Show. I hope you guys are doing well today. It's a quiet Saturday. Normally on Saturdays I sleep in, I just relax, and
from downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Colorado Rockies.
Let's get this started, shall we?
Nolan Arenado set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hit sharply on the ground.
And ball is caught and thrown.
Throw on
the
to
first of the out.
Error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over.
I'm switching controllers, yo.
Strand 1. Not here. No score. Big dog Cepeda will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And this is fouled at the plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
2 and 1.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out.
They're not going to give me anything to hit.
If he keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running towards second. Swung on and hit deep to left center.
No.
Looks up and...
Wow, that wasn't expected.
So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, that's how you start the game, y'all.
This great year just keeps going on and on. Like you say, that's home
run. Oh no, I gotta change this beard.
Now.
I hate that soul patch.
I
don't even have a soul patch. I don't even have a regular soul patch in real life.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hit out towards second. Cepeda scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense.
Okay. The defense looks pretty
Scooter
tight.
Jeanette will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Sent on the throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands, and he hits just
Big dog Cepeda will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
In there, strike one. You got to figure that man right there would be
this
more
man
than
knows how
happy
to
to see
pitch
this
right
guy at
on
the
that
plate
line,
taking his
y'all.
swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
And so would the guy on the mound.
So he's not going back in again?
Wide.
Come on now.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Don't disappoint
From
me.
the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think I'm going to get something to hit now.
And a good pitch there as they got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Curveball fooled
You
me.
go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate.
He might
My
walk
job
me.
as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
Bouncer
I'm
down
safe.
the line. Arenado with the bare hand. It's there, and he's out.
That was,
Made it look easy.
yeah.
Some of our nation's
Amazing.
young minds and future leaders here in attendance.
Yikes.
Yikes. More in a moment on the show. The
Yo,
Friday Night
this game
Showcase.
is, I can't tell you. He said
Marwin
yikes.
Gonzalez will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to
Bases
this
loaded.
point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
2 outs.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning.
I still threw the
Couple of
first
walks,
just in
but
case.
no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Big dog Cepeda will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning.
Don't take
This
it
was
back
a
to the
two-run
first
home
inning.
run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Well hit out to straightaway center. Cespedes going back,
Nice.
and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5
A little bit
innings
more
and
to
you're
the right.
having to go right
It
to
would have
the
been
heart
right
of
in the
lineup
gap.
to get it first.
Would have probably been a good double.
Will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break
Playing
situation.
for 2.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Come on. Oh,
Ground
you got
ball
it.
sent back up the middle. On to first, and the
That
rally
worked.
ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
We got this game.
Big dog Cepeda strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Just throw whatever.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it
Now,
for a ball.
if you're throwing whatever, at least make it look good. Jeez. Off-speed pitch. You got 2 off-speed pitches in the fastball. So I know the majority is going to be changed ups and sliders.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
A good look there at the southern skies and
All right,
Turner
game
Field
2, here we
in
go.
Atlanta. Today, game 2 of this 4-game set. Gerardo Parra steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. 1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. He was right. Throw gets him. 2 down. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
These guys are just too aggressive at the plate. I mean, they're last in the league in OBP. So
Oh,
you
wow.
need to work on being...
They are.
Big dog Cepeda will stand in for the first time here, and he's recently hit the 40 home run mark for the season. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag.
Interesting.
Don't want to forget about him.
There's a 4-seam and 2-seam. Loves the 4-seam and the slider. Okay.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now a chance here, and
he's got light tower power. You know, make a mistake up in the zone, and you better be prepared to see it leave the yard.
High pop up. Cepeda is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
I really miss playing baseball and
Look at him
softball.
just bury this one right at the letters. And you can see it. He got him to pull off the
I
swing.
really miss the sport. Like catching that
Leading
pop
off
off.
the inning, Big Dog Cepeda.
For whatever reason, it
look
just got
to
me
get
like
something
excited.
going here
Like
and even this game up.
And
got a
right
little
here is an important
nostalgic.
time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Okay.
And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
All right, people, we're alive.
Manny
Let's do something. Manny,
stands in. He's
you gotta get me
0 for 1
home.
after
You've
grounding
gotten me
out.
home before.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Should I steal?
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And he is in there.
That throw should have been to first. That's his error.
Single, and it keeps the inning rolling right
That's
here.
a mental error.
See, he tries to rush this ball over to second base, hoping to get the force, but it's going to get there just a little bit too late, and everybody.
You should know how fast I am. I mean, my characters, all
His
jokes
guys have got
aside.
something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's
Going
through
home.
into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate.
I don't believe in that. I'm sorry.
Big
Whatever.
dog Cepeda will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
So I see 1, 2 changeups and 1 fastball. Good start with an off speed right now.
Into
Let's
the
see.
windup and the pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops
I'm
it
feeling
foul right at
nauseous
home
right
plate.
now. I might have to
2
pause
runs,
the game.
5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Very weakly on the ground.
I'm really
First
feeling
in,
sick
plenty
right
of
now.
time, and the side is retired.
Guys, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Okay.
It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this.
The humidity has taken its toll on the fans.
JT Realmuto.
That's just rude.
Again,
Funny, but rude.
Popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Changed up on him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start at number 7.
Well, a good pitch there to get the out, and looking ahead, he's due to lead off the next half inning, so in all likelihood, this could be the end of the line for him on the mound.
I really feel a little jacked up. Oh my goodness.
Cepeda strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Rips this one to first, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, now we see a visit from the pitching coach, and he might be giving him a challenge out there. Something like, this is where you show me what you're made of out here. Now, I'm trusting in you.
Manny Machado gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2
it's
away.
Rare that you let me down. 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Grounded softly to the right, reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as
excuse me.
Carlos Gonzalez stands in now with 1 down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Way to get dirty. He's up with it, the throw. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Gerardo Parra strides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base.
Yeah, and the key here is don't try to do too much. At least move the line and get it to the next guy. It's not really easy to score. Swing.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end
Beautiful.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Smith and Eaton are up before me. Let's see what they do. Smith strikes out. Eaton doubles to left. So all I need is a base hit, and we win this game. Perfecto. Fandango. They're walking me.
Now with a shot to bring in the winning run, but the question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Yeah, you know, with that base open, I'd at least expect him to work around him and maybe hope he chases some bad pitches. You got to love the strategy that comes into play in these situations.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
He's 1-1. We might get this right now.
Steps into the box in a big spot with that winning run at second. The double play, however, is in order.
Yeah, and as a hitter right here, you've got to look for something up in the zone to try to elevate the ball. Look for something to drive.
Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local station.
All right, Story flies out. Rosario reaches the base. Oh, wow, by throwing error. There we go. Rosario out. Uh-oh. I'm swinging pinch hitter. Okay. Oh, this flies out to Arcibier. Jeanette flies out to Eaton instead of singles to right. Gonzalez flies out. Alex Smith is out. Eaton flies out to Cespedes. And, of course, they leave it all up to me.
Now to the plate, Cepeda, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
4-seam curve, slider, change up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well.
1 ball, 1
especially
strike.
when you've got a good hitter up there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Good at bat so far. I ain't guessing nothing.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
You got a full count.
Fastball is
He's
outside.
not.
It's full now. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing to not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Takes this the other way to right. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball.
Yes we do.
Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied at 3-3.
Oh, bases are loaded. Oh, they scored. Oh, yeah. Tyler grounds out. Elias doubles. Rosario out on strikes. Villanova walks. And it's over. We lost.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame. Both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
I mean, I know I'm the team captain,
So
but
that
dang.
just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Turner Field in Atlanta. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Number 17 gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a 4th or 5th starter. Got a career ERA of over 4. But he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Nolan Arenado steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you... This is a big opportunity right now.
Throw on to first, gets it.
I almost threw the home plate. I'm telling you, I'm feeling sick right now, and
now the
I'm drinking some water, and I drank a bit of Pepto because my stomach is doing somersaults. I don't know why. Dillon flies out to Gonzalez. Elias flies out to Gonzalez. Here I come.
Big dog Cepeda will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly.
You can't throw that there.
Run. Solo shot here to left. 41st home run of the year for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
What day was this? All right, Gonzalez. Okay, sorry. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Barrios lines out to Renato. Villanova calls out on strike, and Elias goes out swinging. Ugh. Uh-oh. Okay, good.
Big dog Cepeda is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
He's lucky.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Machado grounds out to Renato, and Ramirez singles to center. Parker grounds into force out. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. Bottom of the 5th, let's see they call out on strikes. Barrios lines out to Gannett. Villanova flies out to Cespedes. And Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Curveball grounded towards second. To his right, Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
What a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different pitcher out there compared to his last start. The command is much better. The pitches are much sharper. Even the body language tells me he's got things under control.
Berrios from La Isla de la, how you say, Encantada, whatever, Puerto Rico. Oh, Gonzalez hit a home run to center. Okay.
Big dog Cepeda will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
That was good. How did I fall tip that?
And no errors so far for Atlanta. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well,
sorry,
he's
I'm distracted.
allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Really? Oh my. Why are they bringing me back into that nonsense?
And digging in now, Nolan Arenado, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1.
Okay, let's get out of this. I want to get this game over.
Big dog Cepeda stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Oh, late swing.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing.
Are you serious?
Quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that's not a really good slider right there. That just had too much of the plate, but this time he gets away with it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Right.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh,
Frankie Ray, deal with that baby. Deal with that baby.
Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm texting. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting multiple messages and I'm trying to tell people that I'm busy. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. Bottom of the 9th double play that's needed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double?
Come on, come on, come on.
But they won't get to as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, number 27.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 5-4. So long from Atlanta.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MARTA trains are available at the Georgia State Station by following Capitol Avenue to the north. Shuttle service to the 5 Points MARTA station continues for 1 hour after the conclusion.
Okay, listen. I can't be talking to y'all. I'm in the middle of this game. This is some heated stuff. 3 home runs. Jesus.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show. And as we draw closer
5
to the
RBIs,
first
I
pitch
think.
here in the finale of this 4-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. Big Dog Cepeda is in the glow. And he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his. And who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next.
Excuse me as I mute my mic.
Now from 755, Hank Aaron Drive. A look at Turner Field here in Atlanta. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He leads his team in home runs, and they really rely on that power to help them put runs on the board.
Matt Wisler is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, if we take a look here, left-handed hitters are hitting less than .250 against him. He's really been able to dominate him.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to mute my mic. I was actually putting somebody in their place because,
Big Dog Cepeda will dig in for the first time now, and this coming on the heels of his 3-home-run game yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, and I don't think that should surprise anybody because when you look at his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 500. So
I love that curveball.
those numbers.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even
I have to get that off of my chest. But my stomach is still doing somersaults. Like, dang.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
That should be 2-1, but anyway.
And another foul ball.
Ball.
Matzik comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's down.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Chopped foul right at home plate.
That's 12 pitches for me? Okay. No, it's not 12 pitches.
Now a snap move over to first.
No, he's safe.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Full count. 3-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a bat strike zone. But I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
Did a good job to shorten up and
Slider.
protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You might walk me.
Belted high and deep into right center.
No, no,
Santana
no.
racing
No!
gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 44 on the year. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate.
Wow.
Because if you're not 100% locked
Insanity.
in,
Insanity.
folks will make you pay at this level.
And Machado grounds out to Gonzalez. Elias. He got the second.
Marwin Gonzalez will lead things off
we're not
here as it'll be 5,
capitalizing.
6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Oh, excuse
Looking
me.
for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Cepeda ranging up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Excuse me, I have to mute the mic again. All right, here we go. Last interruption, I promise.
Into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing.
All right, let's get this game on because we got to win this. Eaton singles to left. Perfecto.
Big dog Cepeda will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, the last time he saw a
slider.
fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Ball that's outside.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Very risky.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Here comes the payoff pitch.
Walk.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a dive. That's one there. Relay to first in time. And
damn, I didn't expect that. Wow. I can't type anymore.
Big dog Cepeda will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further.
Be patient. You're not gonna. You probably get one good pitch, maybe one.
It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. Foul right at the plate.
Are you serious?
Now to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh,
ooh, this is a lot of
He
pressure.
wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Oh, he lifts a high
come
pop
on.
up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gonzalez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. And he's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
My finger's too far to text. Let me stop.
Danny Santana will stand in. Done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
A bare-handed pickup.
I mean, you're going to stand there and watch the ball roll by you and not move.
Stand in here, but before he does,
Son of a motherless bull. What kind of dumbass pitcher do we have?
A two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Parra going back He tracks it down and makes the play to
That
record the
irritated the
second
hell
out.
out of me.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Here we go again.
Marwin Gonzalez stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning.
Paid once.
Wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases
Jesus,
loaded.
11-5. What the hell are the Braves doing?
Carlos Gonzalez is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second.
I mean, even the fact that I hit 3 home runs in a game and we still lost that game? Like, what are the Braves doing?
And a good offensive performance here, but I think
it was a lackluster defensive performance.
Top player of the game.
And pitching.
Yeah, no question.
Let's not even. We need pitchers. We need pitchers. I kid you not. We need pitchers. All right. I think I got a break on that day.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Big Dog Cepeda gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Cepeda.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is our first time playing in
take a look at the White
Chicago.
Sox entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last
I shouldn't even be playing this game. I should have been gone. Darn.
Get out of a funk like this.
Okay, I'll play this series and then I'm
It always
done.
helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before, and luckily for them,
Oh, wow.
they're going to be able to do that.
Line drive to left. Number 36 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Brett Laurie stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so.
Wait a minute.
chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Okay. I'm really not feeling well right now.
Dominic Brown digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Brett Laurie stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says.
He's retarded.
Big dog Cepeda.
I don't understand how the ball could be rolling there and the pitcher just stays in the mound.
Lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and one, here it is. Tries to dump this one out to left. In there, a base hit. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
I cannot imagine feeling that good at the plate as he has. I've never had a streak anything.
Manny Machado is at the plate now.
Man, we got no outs. Come on, let's make it happen.
Swinging a high pop-up.
Nope.
Could be tough back behind third. Number 36 calls off the third baseman and puts it away for out number 1.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Into the box, Rich Elias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, we
Eddie Rosario is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
3-0 pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow.
Boy, and he's been all right up to this inning, but the wheels have really come off the bus now. Gives him a run here on the
I was about to say the wheels on the bus ain't going round and round. They just fell off, but he said it for me.
Stepping in, J.P. Arancibia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. He got him, and it's going to take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, that shows me a lot right there. Basically, you got him out twice. And how many times do you see that next pitch get roped for a double or missed by 3 feet to force in a run? He was able to...
0-1.
Number 79 stands in. Ground ball right side.
Oh.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Big dog Cepeda steps in.
I gotta do something.
1 for 2 games so far. First delivery to him on the way. Into the seats. 0-1.
Was that late?
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
And he's getting his money's worth up
I'm
there.
not blind,
now. It's
brother.
full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Chop foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
How the heck is that a pop-up? I don't question this game anymore.
Again, 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got to witness that right here.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Tadahito Liu ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Oh, it's so awful.
Scorched to third. And he whips.
That's why we freaking losing. Because of shit like that.
Third. It's now 6-2.
That's why we keep losing. Because of shit like that and the damn pitching. Look at our fucking score. I'm so sorry for cussing y'all.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, guys, you watch the way he's pitched all night, and you'd be surprised to understand that he's thrown a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters he's faced, and he's still pitching such a good game.
A little bouncer. That's a
yeah, I'm
foul
already
ball.
giving up on this game. But I want to hurl. I swear my stomach is so upset. Ugh.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
How could that be a top? Anyway.
Fought off at the plate, then we'll do it again. One and 2, here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This is line to left. Number 36
Jesus.
is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak.
I'm so over it.
Leading
Come
off
on.
the inning, Big Dog Cepeda, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good
How
contact,
the hell did I... And that ball was in the center. I'm so through with this game. I kid you not. There's no way that should have been a pop-up. Let me get out of this shit because I wasn't even supposed to start this series. Thank you guys for watching.
There he is. He's our top player of the game.
Exit, yes. There's no way. How could that have been a pop-up? That ball was right down the middle. Jeez. If somebody listening can explain that to me, send me a message. But don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been MLB. Oops. This has been another edition of MLB The Show.